Choosing the right name can be stressful. I know this. I've done it a few times. Whether that's looking through websites, flipping through baby name books, searching for appropriate names in all the most unusual places and ways that are going to fit with the rest of the siblings, it can be a bit of an art form. I can understand why her services are sought. Our last child actually had a unique naming experience as well, and it starts with when her gender or his gender was revealed 4 years ago. Taryn went to the ultrasound, and she brought our daughter, Coraline, with her. Now, the plan was Taryn was going to find out the gender, come home, and then tell me so that we could start figuring out how to pin that name down long before the actual delivery date. However, when Taryn got home that day, our oldest child, Adina, who's named after my great-grandma, she declared that she didn't want to know the gender. I said, great, that's fine. You don't have to know. And then she said, I don't want you to know it either. Let's do it in solidarity, Dad. I said, I didn't see that coming. But I said, sure, that's great. I'm like, there's no way you're going to stick to this for the next few months. Plus, I knew all I had to do was ask Cora, and she would tell me. But she didn't. Coraline was a fortress of information. She wouldn't budge. Not even bribery worked. For months, she held on to that secret. And so it was on Thanksgiving night 2018. Taryn said, it's time. So we went into the hospital, and we faced a bit of a naming crisis. You see, we had one of the genders figured out, but not the other. You see, it's our tradition that we had a name of each, just in case. Maybe the ultrasound didn't get it right. So while we were waiting in the room, we went through all of the options that were still on the table. I would suggest something to which Taryn could immediately shoot it down and know that this was a high-pressure situation. If only I would have known about this professional baby namer and had a spare $1,500 lying around. This final name was just too tough to call. We'd have to do it on our own. And so finally, as our 8th child was delivered, Taryn introduced me to Vienna.